What's going on, everybody? Afflicted Gamer here. Welcome back to another Division video. It's Friday. It's time for the weekly meta reset. You know what that means. I'm going to go from place to place, easy checkpoint to checkpoint to find out what the best items are for sale this week in the Division to save you guys the time and the trouble. So if the video is helpful, drop a like on it. It's much appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing for more Division content. And of course, when it gets here, the Division too. Also, friendly reminder, as per usual, to double check this blueprints vendor here down in the terminal and the one at Camp Clinton, because I do own pretty much all of the 256 blueprints, so I won't be able to tell you if there is a weapon blueprint down here or a gear mod blueprint. You know, you never know what they might have. They might have a Lavoa, lightweight M4, anything of that sort. So always double check. So yeah, there's nothing down here. Let's go see what our exotics are this week down in the terminal. All right, the Historian is not too bad actually for PvE with 160% headshot damage, ferocious, determined, and history repeats. You could leave that as is. Pretty decent score of 280 on it as well. Or reroll determined for something else and make it a PvE monster. Now, if the score is low on any of the weapons or pieces of gear, but the talents or the rolls are good on it, I still will recommend it, but I will tell you that you do need to optimize it. So for anybody new to the vendor resets, welcome, and that's just a little something that I do in case you're wondering, you know, okay, that score is terrible on the Liberator. Why is he recommending that? Well, if there's really good rolls on it, I'm still going to tell you to pick it up because div tech is not hard to come by. Alright, Pecan, I mean, it's not really a must-have except for the upcoming shield. Don't forget that everybody does need to have all of the exotic weapons and gear pieces, so you might want to pick some of these up if you don't have them. If you rerolled self-preserved, you could make use out of this in PvE, but I would pass. Cassidy, pass. Centurion, I would only pick that up, 1 for the shield, and 2 if you want to pair it up with the Liberator for the Free Republic talent. And the Liberator is okay, I guess. Yeah, you could reroll Sustained for something else and again make use out of it in PvE, but you would have to optimize it. If not, just pass and wait until a better one comes up. And anything else good down here? I know people like to see the stuff down here. Vigorous Chestplate is not terrible. You could reroll the exotic damage resilience for something like health and then optimize it. But honestly, those drop in the open world so frequently that I wouldn't waste the credits. There is a decent specialized backpack here though. 1234 stamina, over 13,000 health, burn resist in the minor, reroll that for ammo capacity, and you've got yourself actually a pretty decent specialized backpack. And of course, optimize it. Let's see if there's anything else down here at all. Ooh. Alright, Electronics Mod. 265 electronics with 3% skill haste. So for those of you that are running skill builds, absolutely pick that up. And 5% pulse duration. For those of you that like to stack your pulse, 5% is a max roll. So pick that up if you like. And that is it for downstairs. Alright, let's move on and hope that we have a good week this week. Alright, at the gear vendor upstairs in the base of operations, she has one item for sale here, which is a prototype performance mod. 2% pulse critical hit damage, 2% is a max roll, so pick them up if you need them.
It's okay, I get it.
Okay, your next stop is at Camp Clinton. There are 2 items for sale here, and also friendly reminder, don't forget to double check the blueprints vendor. Alright, 2 mods for sale here. First up, we have an Omega Rifle Suppressor Tan. Get this only if you don't have a regular Omega Rifle Suppressor, meaning one with a higher percentage. But this one is not too bad if you're a new or returning player to the game. 16% headshot damage, 3% crit hit chance, and 4% crit hit damage, along with 46% reduced threat. Then there is also a Pro Red Dot sight with 18% crit hit damage, 6% headshot damage, and 3% crit hit chance. So absolutely grab a bunch of these and throw them on your SMGs like the house and other weapons. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. You know it. Next, one stop over at Dante's Run. He has one item for sale here, which is a prototype Firearms Mod. 263 firearms with 3% skill haste. I know some people like to stack their skill haste and have a high firearms number, so pick these up if you need them for your build. If you make your way over to the Firewall Safe House, he has one item for sale here, which is a prototype performance mod, 5% ballistic shield damage resilience, perfect for builds like D3 FNC, so pick this up if you need them. 5% is a max roll.
When you're ready to buy,
Okay, next up is Madison Stand Safe House, where he has one item for sale, which is a prototype performance mod, 6% first aid self heal, 6% is a max roll, and trust me, these things are much more helpful than you would think, so pick them up while they're available.
hey, catch you another time.
Alright, now making our way into the dark zone. That was everything for sale in the light zone. Your first stop is at West 31st Street, and she has one item for sale here. Prototype performance mod. This time it's 2% pulse critical hit chance. So for those of you that like to stack your crit chance and crit damage, go ahead and stack these mods together and put them on your build.
Think about buying something next time.
No. Okay, and for our second and, believe it or not, final stop of the week in the dark zone. Yeah, I'm having a hard time believing that too, actually, but that's really it. DZ03 Safe Room. He has one item for sale here, which is a Model 700 Tactical, 167% headshot damage with deadly, destructive, and elevated. Elevated is in the free slot, so you can reroll that however you wish, use whatever talent you want, and you have yourself actually a really good Model 700 Tactical. So yeah, unfortunately, that was everything we had for sale this week in the division. I know some people might take a look at the MP5 here. Adept and Competent aren't too bad. You could reroll Meticulous for something else to make use out of that with a skill build if you really wanted to use an SMG with a skill build. So the choice is yours. Thought I would just quickly show that as well. But yep, that is sadly everything we had for sale this week. So, but anyways, guys, I do hope that there was a blueprint either in the terminal or at Camp Clinton that you guys wanted or needed, something of the sort. And yeah, that's really all the best that I can say for this week. So anyways, guys, I'm out of here. Enjoy the rest of Global Event Blackout. Don't forget to grab those mods definitely at Camp Clinton, because those were some pretty top tier mods for your weapons. Other than that, I will see you guys very soon in the next video or in the next live stream. Until then, take care. Have a great week, agents. I'll see you soon in the next one.